Hello, welcome to our channel. Today's talk is about free will. We hear a lot about that. We hear a lot about making choices. We have a saying, well, they made their bed, now they have to sleep in it. And we're told in most religions that there is some freedom to choose. Now, let's try to define what that means. In the secular world, the world of everyday life, there are choices that we make, whether we drive through a yellow light or come to a stop, all kinds of choices, the foods we buy, the foods we eat, the sounds we listen to, our group of friends. We can't choose family or relatives, but maybe the job that we have, we're pleased with our decision. So people who are suffering the lack of money, mental illnesses, drug addictions, they have limited their freedom to choose by making certain choices. They can't just take a shower whenever they want, or they may not have a car, they can't drive to work, etc. All kinds of things they can't choose. So I'm just trying to distinguish between secular world choices that we may or may not have. I don't have the choice to hire a private jet and fly somewhere and buy an expensive item. It's not a choice that I have. So this is different than free will in a substantial way. So the free will that I believe is talked about in the Christian religion. They say God gave man free will. The free will there is, are we choosing to think in the best, most wholesome, healthy, life-affirming way, or are we choosing all kinds of negativity every day, all kinds of complaining and fault finding and blaming and judging? Is that a choice? It is a choice. We may not think so because these things arise in the mind automatically. They arise spontaneously, and once they've arisen, we claim them as being ours. This is the way I think, this is the way I feel right now. So, as another example, are we carefully choosing our words? Are we making sure they're not causing strife and conflict between various groups or political parties or religious beliefs? Are we always being kind and gentle with our words? Are we choosing to follow a teacher and a tradition that promises us a more wholesome, fulfilling life? There's a saying, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. All these things meaning all that other stuff that we've been craving in the world. Let's stop that craving long enough to practice our Dhamma and see if, in fact, many of those cravings weren't valuable, weren't useful, weren't healthy, and weren't going to bring us happiness. So the free will that I'm talking about is, are we choosing to practice the Dhamma? Are we choosing to talk like a student of Dhamma? Are we actually not just sitting in meditation from time to time? Are we practicing mindfulness? Are we choosing? We have the free will to choose. We don't have the free will if we don't develop these good habits until they're more powerful than the bad habits that came in and took over our lives and that we called ours or me or mine. So let's make healthy, wholesome spiritually illuminated choices in the way we think, the way we speak, and the way we act.